We're talking about knowledge of the future in movies, YouTube channel, Easter Egg Psychic. In this video, I'll take a look at movie critic and writer Roger Ebert. He gained recognition nationally in the United States for his columns published in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper in the 1970s. He was a writer there from 1967 until 2013. In 1975, he became the first film critic to win the Pulitzer Prize for criticism. He later teamed up with Chicago Tribune newspaper critic Gene Siskel in 1975, and they started a television program called Sneak Previews, in which they reviewed current run movies, new movies in the theaters. The duo were known popularly as Siskel and Ebert, and by the mid-1980s, in America, they were synonymous, iconic movie commentators, appearing as guests on popular TV talk shows and making cameo appearances in movies and television. So I took a look at Roger Ebert. One actor I'm fairly certain he resembles, this would be John de Lancie. I thought he may resemble another, possibly actor, James Belushi. These two were together in the cast of Taking Care of Business, a 1990 comedy movie directed by Arthur Hiller. The title comes from the Randy Bachman song. This was co-written by Star Wars and Star Trek director J.J. Abrams, his first screenplay work. Also in this were Charles Grodin, Mako, Hector Elizondo, Gates McFadden, who was Dr. Beverly Crusher on Star Trek The Next Generation. John de Lancie played Q in that show. This movie was filmed at the same time as that series. Alright, connections. I think the NBC late night comedy sketch show Saturday Night Live may be a relevant point of connectivity between these personalities. Jim Belushi was part of the SNL cast from 1983 until 1985. Siskel and Ebert also both appeared in episodes of Saturday Night Live in 1982, 1983, and 1985. Alright, links between John de Lancie and Roger Ebert. Yes, Ebert reviewed many of the films that John de Lancie was in, both written and reviews for their show. These include Woman on Top from 2000 and The Hand That Rocks the Cradle from 1992. I think a major clue that points to the possible resemblance between Ebert and John de Lancie. This would be the fact that de Lancie's characters are often portrayed on a large view screen. Alright, so think movie theater screen or home theater, right? One example of this, look at the first Star Trek The Next Generation television series episode. A two-part story entitled Encounter at Farpoint. This is from 1987. At the end of the first part of this, you can see John de Lancie's character Q. A gigantic image of himself shows up on the main viewer on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. John de Lancie was also in the science fiction TV series Andromeda with Kevin Sorbo. In 2001 and 2002, he played Sid Barry in Season 1, Episode 11, The Pearls That Were His Eyes. You can see he shows up on yet another monitor or display. The main viewer of the Andromeda Starship. My YouTube channel is Easter Egg Psychic. There I go back and look at movies and television from the past. I analyze these for possible references to future media. These may appear in the form of anecdotes, idioms, anagrams, hidden in the subtext of the work in question. I also use an unconventional method where I look at the likenesses of the actors. And what I found is you can take the likenesses, match these up to some of the anecdotal items, and show past, present, and future information about actors and other personalities who may resemble the personalities in the movie or television episode that you're watching. My email contact is eastereggguy, that's GUY, @yahoo.com. Thanks for watching.